All right, we're going to turn now to the escalating crisis in the Ukraine. Russia building up a massive battalion at the border. The threat of a Russian invasion is looming, and now the United States addressing the fast-moving developments. President Joe Biden is putting 8,500 troops on heightened alert, but a final decision has not yet been made. For now, though, the U.S. is ordering the families of all American staff at the U.S. Embassy in Ukraine to leave the country. 7 Action News reporter Nana Saintu-Bonsu is going in depth tonight with the concerns from the Ukraine community right here in Metro Detroit.
Good evening. The Ukrainian community here in Metro Detroit is described as vibrant. Here at the Cultural Center is where they have their birthdays, anniversaries, and even Friday lunch. But tonight, local Ukrainians are asking the community to stand with them as tensions rise in Ukraine.
So they are expecting that something bad could happen.
Worried, that's how Anna Daniluk is feeling, knowing that her family in Ukraine is on alert in case Russia decides to invade the Eastern European country.
Everyone has packed clothes and documents and some short food supplies.
Daniluk, who was born in Ukraine, known as the Soviet Union at the time, came to the United States in 2004. She's the vice president of Ukrainian American Civic Committee, Metropolitan Detroit, located in Warren. She tells me that the thousands of Russian troops on the Ukrainian border is a serious concern, even after the Pentagon announced today that they would place 8,500 troops on high alert to be deployed if needed.
I don't have seen a plan what would happen if Putin really will enter our country.
But how did we get to this point? Political science professor at Western Michigan University, Dr. Jim Butterfield, explains.
The Russian and American relationship has evolved considerably since the 1990s, and with growing distrust on both sides. And Ukraine is caught in the middle of that.
Dr. Butterfield says he doesn't see the U.S. getting into direct conflict with Russian soldiers or vice versa.
The real danger here is, even if neither side really wants to get into a shooting war, is that when things escalate on both sides, it becomes a tit for tat. Something can set that off.
At the moment, we are seeing things escalate. Over the weekend, the State Department ordered families to leave Ukraine's capital with fears that Russia will attack. The order also changed plans for Detroiter Mykola Mursky.
My plans have been kind of torn up.
He was supposed to be on a flight to Ukraine this Thursday to start teaching at the Ukrainian Catholic University. Mursky was born in the United States, but his grandparents are from Ukraine.
The Ukrainian community here in Metro Detroit is extremely vibrant.
But right now, that same community is concerned. Both Mursky and Daniluk say if Russia does invade, they pray the U.S. steps in.
Do you believe Ukraine will be protected if anything happens?
Same question I'm asking myself every 5 minutes.
Now it's time for us to, help however we can. It's time for us as a nation and as individuals to help this, long-suffering nation in whatever way we can.
Dr. Butterfield says, as cold-hearted as it may sound, he truly doesn't see America going to war with Russia over Ukraine.
We might supply Ukraine with humanitarian assistance and with weapons, but I don't see us. And if we did, it would be a war we couldn't win and the Russians couldn't.
Dr. Daniluk says if you have a friend or a neighbor in the Ukrainian community, reach out.
Check on them and just ask, how are you?
She says a simple "I'm here for you" can go a long way, because there are many families in our community tonight going to bed worried for the safety of their families back in Ukraine. I'm Nana Saintu-Bonsu for 7 Action News.